What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
Being an actor is anything to do with talent. It's not. It's all luck. Here's why. If you didn't give up when everyone else did, you kept going after everyone from acting school bailed, you must be pretty talented. If the casting director keeps getting you back, and you've always done your homework, you learn your lines, you've researched the director, you know the producer's style ahead of time, you're talented. I've worked in casting very briefly in Sydney for Citizen J as a reader against people auditioning. That's what they don't tell you at acting school. Every single person who walks through that door nails the audition. Like, not just does a good job, nails it. Even if they drop a line, they redeem themselves. My mind was blown. So who gets the job then if everyone's talented? The lucky person. What does that mean? The person who had the right hair, the one who had a nose that reminded the producer of a goddaughter. The director liked her teeth best. We've worked with her before. Nothing to do with talent. You're talented, I promise.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
When you go to a tattoo shop and say you want something like this or this, like you want like little tiny words, if they say it needs to be bigger because it can't be done that size, obviously they're lying because maybe they can't do it that size, but a lot of times they'll tell you it can't be done that size, when that's because to do something like this you need a needle grouping of like a 3 liner, which would be three needles together, which is one of the tiniest. There's like obviously single needle, but a lot of artists don't learn how to use those because they're extremely hard to get clean lines with, and that's the tea. So if your artist says they can't do this and they need to make it this big, go somewhere else because it can be done. Thank you.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
All right, everyone, grab your seats. Showtime will be starting in just 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. Grab a drink to the bar and get back to your seats.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
The doctor will be with you shortly.
But really, you should probably get your phone charger out of the car. And honestly, you should have somebody else pick up your children from school because nobody's going to be there in time.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
Oh, God. Okay, I lost my voice today, so I can't talk past this volume. But I'll say this. The biggest misconception about retail is that we like small talk during a lunch rush. We don't. I lost my voice today, so I couldn't speak at work. There was a guy that came in, and he was talking to me for 15 fucking minutes about his cat named Daryl. But I could not speak to tell him to fucking leave because there's like 30 people in line. All I could do was just have a tear come out of my eye as I nod and try to whisper to him saying, "Sir, please leave."
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
I'm a licensed couples therapist, and one thing I've heard people say that's a lie is that we don't take sides in couples therapy.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
Everything said during my day at work is a lie. I work with dementia. Now, I know that sounds terrible, but what am I going to tell old grandma over here when she keeps asking for her mother? Where's my mother? What am I going to say? Your mom's dead? No. But girl, your mom's at the grocery store. That's why you're here with us. She'll be back. I promise. And then they forget in like 2 minutes. So you just redirect. I literally got to make up lies all day. Just to keep my residents happy. So it's good lies, right? That's a good lie. I love my job.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
Therapy is for everyone. The reason why I say this is a lie is because we have to remember that therapy was not created for everyone. Therapy was created for middle-class white people. And so theoretical approaches and a lot of different interventions was created to cater to middle-class white people. And I think it's very important that we acknowledge this because when we are coming into therapy and trying to get underrepresented and targeted groups to attend therapy, we have to be aware because we're still creating interventions that was created for middle-class white people and trying to put them onto oppressed bodies, and that's just not going to work. Should everyone seek therapy? Of course. But I think instead of saying therapy is for everyone, we should say that therapy can be readjusted to fit different groups' needs, putting that responsibility on a therapist.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
So I work in a strip club, so I think we got some good ones.
Yeah, I'm going home with you.
No, you're definitely my type.
I just love older men.
What was that?
If they say they know they're ugly, I'm like, no, you don't look bad. No, I'm sure it was her. It was never you. I'm sure she was crazy and toxic. Like, you're not the problem. Yeah, I'll follow you back on Instagram. I'll give them my fake number.
And after the fake number, yeah, of course I'll text you back.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
It's not a profession, but as a Christian, I'm enjoying my season of singleness. Shut up, you just as lonely as the rest of us.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
Man, if something doesn't feel safe, you do not have to do it. Nobody's going to be mad, upset. You just come to me. We'll get it all worked out.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
What's that? No. It's not gonna hurt at all. I promise you won't feel a thing, alright? Alright, here we go. It always hurts.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
I got this one. We are fully staffed.
What's one thing that people say in your profession that's pretty much always a lie?
All right, gentlemen. Everybody has stop work authority. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter. Don't feel safe, stop it. Nobody's going to be mad.